The Ram Mandir is a Hindu temple in Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh, India. It is located at the site of Ram Janmabhoomi, the hypothesized birthplace of Rama, a principal deity of Hinduism. The Bhumi Pujan, transl, groundbreaking ceremony, for the commencement of the construction of Ram Mandir was performed on the 5th of August 2020, by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The temple, currently under construction, is being supervised by the Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Teerth Kshetra Trust. The Prana Pratishtha, transl, consecration, of the temple is scheduled for the 22nd of January 2024. The site is the former location of the Babri Masjid, which was built in 16th century CE. The idols of Rama and Sita were placed in the mosque in 1949, before it was attacked and demolished in 1992. In 2019, the Supreme Court of India delivered the verdict to give the disputed land to Hindus for the construction of a temple, while Muslims would be given land elsewhere to construct a mosque. The court referenced a report from the Archaeological Survey of India (ASI) as evidence suggesting the presence of a structure beneath the demolished Babri Masjid that was found to be non-Islamic. The temple has attracted a number of controversies due to alleged misuse of donation, sidelining of its major activists and politicization of the temple by the Bharatiya Janata Party. History. Ancient and medieval. Rama, an incarnation of Vishnu, is a Hindu deity. According to the ancient Indian epic, Ramayana, Rama was born in Ayodhya. In the 16th century, the temple is believed to be attacked and destroyed by Babur in his series of temple raids across northern India. Later, the Mughals constructed a mosque, the Babri Masjid, which is believed to be the site of the Ram Janmabhoomi, the birthplace of Rama. The earliest record of the mosque may be traced back to 1767, in the Latin book Descriptio Indiae, authored by the Jesuit missionary Joseph Tiefenthaler. According to him, the mosque was constructed by destroying the Ramko temple, believed to be the fortress of Rama in Ayodhya, and the Bedi, where the birthplace of Rama is situated. The first instance of religious violence was documented in 1853. In December 1858, the British administration prohibited Hindus from conducting puja, rituals, at the contested site. A platform was created for conducting rituals outside the mosque. Modern. The murtis, transl, sacred images, of Rama and Sita were installed inside the Babri Masjid on the night of the 22nd to the 23rd of December 1949, and the devotees began to gather from the next day. By 1950, the state took control of the mosque under Section 145 CRPC and allowed Hindus, not Muslims, to perform their worship at the site. In the 1980s, the Vishwa Hindu Parishad (VHP), belonging to the Hindu nationalist family, Sangh Parivar, launched a new movement to reclaim the site for Hindus and to erect a temple dedicated to the infant Rama, Ram Lalla, at this spot. The VHP began to collect funds and bricks with Jaya Shri Ram written on them. Later, the government under Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi gave the VHP permission for Shilinyas, transl, the foundation stone ceremony, to proceed, with the then Home Minister, Bhuta Singh, formally conveying the permission to the VHP leader, Ashok Singhal. Initially, the Government of India and Government of Uttar Pradesh had agreed that the Shilinyas would be conducted outside of the disputed site. However, on the 9th of November 1989, a group of VHP leaders and sadhus laid the foundation stone by digging a 200-litre, 7 cubic foot pit adjacent to the disputed land. The Singhdwar, transl, main entrance, of the Sanctum Sanctorum was constructed there. The VHP then laid the foundations of a temple on the land adjacent to the disputed mosque. On the 6th of December 1992, the VHP and the Bharatiya Janata Party organized a rally at the site involving 150,000 volunteers, known as Karsevaks. The rally turned violent, the crowd overwhelmed the security forces and tore down the mosque. The demolition of the mosque resulted in several months of intercommunal violence between India's Hindu and Muslim communities, causing the death of an estimated 2,000 people in Bombay, now Mumbai, as a direct consequence, and triggering riots all over the Indian subcontinent. A day after the demolition of the mosque, on the 7th of December 1992, the New York Times reported that over 30 Hindu temples across Pakistan were attacked, some set on fire, and one was demolished. Hindu temples in Bangladesh were also attacked. On the 5th of July 2005, 5 terrorists attacked the makeshift Ram temple at the site of the destroyed Babri Masjid in Ayodhya. All 5 were shot dead in the ensuing encounter with the Central Reserve Police Force (CRPF), while one civilian died in the grenade attack that the attackers launched to breach the cordoned wall. The CRPF suffered 3 casualties, 2 of whom were seriously injured with multiple gunshot wounds. 2 archaeological excavations in 1978 and 2003 conducted by the Archaeological Survey of India (ASI) found evidence indicating that the Hindu temple's remains existed on the site. Archaeologist K. Muhammad accused several left-leaning historians of undermining the findings. Over the years, various title and legal disputes took place, such as the passage of the Acquisition of Certain Area at Ayodhya Act in 1993. In 2010, the Allahabad High Court ruled that the 2.77 acres, 1.12 hectares of disputed land be divided into 3 parts, with 1/3 going to the Ram Lalla or infant Lord Rama represented by the Hindu Mahasabha for the construction of the Ram temple, 1/3 going to the Muslim Sunni Waqf board and the remaining 1/3 going to a Hindu religious denomination Nirmohi Akhara. All the 3 parties involved appealed against the division of disputed land to the Supreme Court. In Supreme Court's verdict on the Ayodhya dispute in 2019, it was decided that the disputed land would be handed over to a trust formed by the Government of India for the construction of a Ram temple. The trust was eventually formed under the name of the Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Teerth Kshetra. On the 5th of February 2020, it was announced in the Parliament of India that the government under Prime Minister Narendra Modi had accepted a plan to construct the temple. 2 days later, on the 7th of February, 5 acres of land were allocated for a new mosque to be built 22 kilometers, 14 miles away from Ayodhya in Dhanipur village. Architecture. See also, Hindu temple architecture. The original design for Ram Mandir was devised in 1988 by the Sompura family of Ahmedabad. The Sompuras have contributed to the design of over 100 temples worldwide for at least 15 generations, including the Somnath temple. The chief architect of the temple was Chandrakant Sompura, assisted by his 2 sons, Nikhil Sompura and Ashish Sompura, who are also architects. A new design, with some changes from the original, was prepared by the Sompuras in 2020, for the Hindu texts, the Vastu Shastra and the Shilpa Shastras. The temple will be 76 meters, 250 feet wide, 120 meters, 380 feet long and 49 meters, 161 feet high. Once complete, the temple complex will be the world's 3rd largest Hindu temple. It is designed in the Gurjara Chalukya style of Nagara style architecture, a type of Hindu temple architecture found primarily in northern India. A model of the proposed temple was showcased during the Prayag Kumbh Mela in 2019. The temple's main structure will be built on a raised platform with 3 stories. It will have 5 mandapas in the middle of the Garbhagriha, Sanctum Sanctorum, and on the entrance passage. 3 mandapas on one side shall be of Kudu, Nritya and Rang, and the 2 mandapas on the other side will be of Kirtan and Prarthana. In Nagara style, the mandapas are to be decorated with shikhara. The building will have a total of 366 columns. The columns will have 16 idols each to include the incarnations of Shiva, the 10 Dashavataras, the 64 Chausat Yoginis, and the 12 incarnations of the goddess Saraswati. The width of the stairs will be 4.9 meters, 16 feet. Per scriptures dedicated to the design of temples dedicated to Vishnu, the Sanctum Sanctorum will be octagonal. The temple will be built in 10 acres, 0.040 square kilometers, and 57 acres, 0.23 square kilometers of land will be developed into a complex with a prayer hall, a lecture hall, an educational facility and other facilities including a museum and a cafeteria. According to the temple committee, over 70,000 people will be able to visit the site. Larsen & Toubro offered to oversee the design and construction of the temple free of cost, and became the contractor of the project. The Central Building Research Institute, National Geophysical Research Institute and the Bombay, Guwahati and Madras IITs are assisting in areas such as soil testing, concrete and design. The construction work will be accomplished with 17,000 meters 600,000 cubic feet of sandstone from Bansi in Rajasthan. There will be no use of iron in the construction of the temple, and the fusing of the stone blocks will require 10,000 copper plates. In a culturally significant move, Thailand is also symbolically contributing to the inauguration of the Ram Mandir, by sending soil to the Ram Janmabhoomi, building on their prior gesture of sending water from 2 rivers in Thailand to honor the temple. Deity Ram Lalla Virajman, the infant form of Rama, an avatar of Vishnu, is the presiding deity of the temple. Ram Lalla's dress was stitched by tailors Bhagwat Prasad and Shankar Lal, a 4th generation tailor to Rama's idol. Ram Lalla was a litigant in the court case over the disputed site in 1989, being considered a juristic person by the law. He was represented by Triloki Nath Pandey, a senior VHP leader who was considered Ram Lalla's closest human friend. According to the temple trust, the final blueprint includes temples dedicated to Surya, Ganesha, Shiva, Durga, Vishnu and Rama in the temple grounds. 2 idols of Ram Lalla, one of them being 5 years old, will be placed in the sanctum of the temple. On the 29th of December 2023, the selection of the idol of Ram Lalla for the Ayodhya Ram temple was done through a voting process. Karnataka-based sculptor Arun Yogiraj created the idol of Rama. Construction. See also, 2019 Supreme Court verdict on Ayodhya dispute. The Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Teerth Kshetra Trust began the first phase of construction of the Ram Mandir in March 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic lockdown in India caused a temporary suspension of the construction. On the 25th of March 2020, Ram's idol was moved to a temporary location in the presence of the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath. In preparation for the temple's construction, the Vishwa Hindu Parishad (VHP) organized a Vijay Mahamantra Jap Anushtan, in which individuals would gather at different places to chant the Vijay Mahamantra, Shri Ram, Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, on the 6th of April 2020. This was said to ensure victory over hurdles in constructing the temple. It has been officially announced that the 22nd of January 2024 is the scheduled date for the installation of the Rama idol in the Garbhagriha, Sanctum Sanctorum, by Champat Rai, the General Secretary of the Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Kshetra Trust. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, on the 25th of October 2023, was extended a formal invitation to attend the ceremony. The temple construction officially started again after a Bhumi Pujan, transl, groundbreaking ceremony, on the 5th of August 2020. The 3-day-long Vedic ritual was held ahead of the groundbreaking ceremony, which revolved around the installation of a 40 kilograms, 88 pounds, silver brick as the foundation stone by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. On the day before, on the 4th of August, the Ramachan Puja, transl, Puja of Rama's feet, was performed, in order to ritually invite all the major deities into the temple. On the occasion of the Bhumi Pujan, soil and holy water were collected from several religious places across India, such as the Triveni Sangam of the rivers Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati at Prayagraj, as well as the Kaveri river from its origin at Talakaveri in Karnataka and the Kamakhya temple in Assam. Soil was also sent from various Hindu temples, Gurudwaras and Jain temples across the nation, as well as from the 4 pilgrimage locations of Char Dham, to bless the temple. On the 5th of August, Prime Minister Narendra Modi offered prayers at the Hanuman Garhi temple in Ayodhya to seek blessings of Hanuman for the day's events. The groundbreaking ceremony of Ram Mandir took place following this. The Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, Chief of Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, RSS, Mohan Bhagwat, Chief of the Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas and Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Teerth Kshetra, Nritya Gopal Das and Narendra Modi gave speeches. The temple has attracted a number of controversies due to alleged misuse of donation, sidelining of its major activists and politicization of the temple by the Bharatiya Janata Party. 2021 present. The Temple Trust decided to launch a nationwide, mass contact and contribution campaign, aimed at reaching 55 to 600 million people. Voluntary donations of 1 rupee, 1.3 cent US. and higher were accepted. 80. On the 1st of January 2021, former President Ram Nath Kovind made the first contribution towards the construction of the Ram Mandir by donating more than 5 lakh rupees, 6,300 United States dollars. Several leaders and notable personalities across the nation followed this. By April 2021, around 5,000 crore rupees, 630 million United States dollars, was collected from donations across India. Nearly 150,000 VHP activists participated in collecting donations. The Temple Trust also received donations from the members of the Muslim and Christian communities. In August 2021, a viewing location was created for the public to observe the construction works in the temple site. Following the groundbreaking ceremony, up to 12 meters, 40 feet of debris were removed and the remaining earth compacted. 86. The foundation was made using roller compacted concrete. A total of 47 to 48 layers, each layer 0.30 meters, 1 foot high, were completed by mid-September 2021. Due to electricity supply issues in Mirzapur, the cutting of the sandstone was slowed down. In the beginning of 2022, a video was released by the Temple Trust, showing the planned construction of the temple in 3D along with other related information. In January 2023, 260 million-year-old Shaligram rocks, 26 tons and 14 tons respectively, were sent from the Gandaki river in Nepal. These rocks were used to carve the idol of Ram Lalla in the Sanctum Sanctorum. As of May 2023, according to the Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Teerth Kshetra Trust, 70% of the groundwork had been completed and 40% of the roof work had been completed. As of December 2023, the entire base, along with the 6 smaller temples that will surround the main temple, which consists the Sanctum Sanctorum, are almost completed and is on track to be completed by the 22nd of January 2024. Controversies. Alleged donation scam. In 2015, Hindu Mahasabha, among the leading organization involved in the Ram Mandir issue, alleged BJP affiliate Vishwa Hindu Parishad, VHP, of carrying out donation scam of over 1,400 crore rupees, 180 million United States dollars, over the construction of the temple. VHP has denied this allegation. In 2019, Nirmohi Akhara accused the VHP of carrying out a 1,400 crore rupees, 180 million United States dollars, scam over the temple. Former Chief Ministers of Karnataka, H.D. Kumaraswamy and Siddaramaiah, the current Chief Minister of Karnataka, strongly questioned the methods of fund collection. After failing to raise the desired amount, the headmistress of Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh School experienced bullying, and was subsequently suspended. Sidelining of the major activists. In 2017, Hindu Mahasabha criticized BJP, Bajrang Dal and other Sangh Parivar organizations for hijacking the Ram Mandir despite having no involvement in its long battle. National Vice President of Hindu Mahasabha, Pandit Ashok Sharma added that his organization pursued the fight but it was later hijacked by BJP and its other saffron affiliates. In 2020, Pramod Joshi, national spokesperson of Hindu Mahasabha, said that the real credit of Ram Mandir belongs to Hindu Mahasabha but Hindu Mahasabha has been kept away from the Bhumi Pujan of the Ram temple and in reality, we should have performed the Bhumi Pujan of the temple. He added that the committee for the temple was formed at the BJP's central office and Hindu Mahasabha was sidelined. Temple's construction. A number of Hindutva proponents including online social media influencers, have raised objection over the temple's construction with regards to its design and involvement of the Muslims. They find Islamic motifs in the Ram Mandir. Champat Rai, the General Secretary of the Ram Mandir Trust, responded to these concerns by saying the temple is being sculpted by the experts and there could be no question about their religion. Politicization of the temple. In 2020, Nirmohi Akhara national spokesperson Mahant Sitaram Das criticized the BJP's decision to lay the foundation of the temple by Narendra Modi and said that the work of the temple should be done only by the religious priests. Hindu Mahasabha National Vice President Pandit Ashok Sharma said that the BJP got the entire thing politicized. A number of opposition parties as well as BJP members have criticized the BJP for politicizing the temple and using it for gaining political mileage. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge had questioned the authority of Home Minister Amit Shah after he declared the opening date of the temple. BJP leader Subramanian Swamy questioned Modi's involvement in Ram Mandir's inauguration. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor has criticized the Indian media for diverting attention from critical governance issues by overly focusing on the temple. Reactions to Bhumi Pujan ceremony. Some priests and religious leaders, such as Swarupanand Saraswati, complained that the 5th of August was not a ritually auspicious date. They also complained that the ceremony did not follow proper ritual procedures. They also claimed that the function did not include a havan. In this regard, the writer and activist Arundhati Roy, a noted critic of PM Modi, pointed out that the chosen date marked 1 year since the revocation of the special status of Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan made an official statement through its Foreign Office criticizing India for commencing construction of the temple, due to the history of the site. On the contrary, various Indian political leaders praised the groundbreaking ceremony. Consecration controversy. The 4 Shankaracharyas, the highest gurus of Advaita Vedanta, would not be part of the ceremony to inaugurate the Ram temple. Hope you enjoyed listening to the explanation of Ram temple. Give a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe for more interesting stories. Give your suggestions and valuable feedback in the comment box. Also, please do not forget to check out the other interesting stories available in our channel. See you soon again. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you very much.